When I was in my 20s, all the young lads were on steroids. Now I'm in my 40s, all the guys are on TRT. It's crazy. Quick analogy on testosterone. There's two reasons why testosterone could be low. The first one's primary hypergonadism, and the second one is secondary hypergonadism. So you've got to think about it this way. Your gonads are the factory that produces testosterone. Now, if your factory isn't producing testosterone, this is what's known as primary hypergonadism. Your body just isn't producing testosterone. Therefore, TRT is going to be the solution to help in that process because your body just isn't producing it, or your factory isn't producing it. The second one is basically your factory is absolutely fine. It's producing all the goods. The problem is your brain isn't sending the right messages to the factory to release it into the system. So these two hormones, luteinizing hormone and follicular stimulating hormone, FSH, these are sent by the brain down to the gonads to release testosterone. Now, if these messages aren't being sent, or they're very, very low frequency, then you are not going to produce enough testosterone in your body. So what that tells me is, the first one is basically your factory isn't producing testosterone, therefore TRT is going to be the solution. The second one is more about lifestyle, because those signals from the brain aren't being sent. This comes back down to lifestyle. Things like stress, overweight, not sleeping right, medications that you could be on. There's loads of different reasons why that could be happening, but it's not a solution for TRT. If you take TRT, yes, that is going to boost your testosterone levels. The problem is, once you start taking TRT, there is no going back. Once you start taking it, your body becomes reliant on it, and then your factory does stop producing natural testosterone because you're putting synthetic testosterone into your body. So the first step is always to firstly take a blood test. The blood test will tell you if those signals from here to down there are low. If those signals are low, then that is a sign that is lifestyle, that you need to work on the recovery, work on your sleep, work on losing some body fat, building some muscle, like all of these things that I talk about all of the time. But if those signals are high, then what's happening is those signals are being sent, but your factory just isn't responding, then that is a case for TRT.